So right when you were getting comfortable, I'm going to throw a little bit of a wrinkle in things because that's what happens in math and that's what we like to do to you. So here, this is case number 2, where we know the hypotenuse and we have to find the legs. So we're going to start off the same way. Here's our 90-degree angle. That means this is the hypotenuse. So these are x and x, 45, 45. Now, I am going to make you guys do something that probably the other geometry class does not have to do. I'm going to challenge you. This is a tricky thing to do, but I think you are capable of it. So just be patient, follow me. If you have questions, ask me, but this is hard, okay? What they told us is the hypotenuse is 4. So that means this is 4, okay? It's not as nice as the other one where we had a root 2 on the end and we automatically knew that x was 4. Sorry, that x was 4. So what we need to do in this one is we have to do a little bit of solving, and I'm going to do it off to the side. If this was a regular 2 and we were multiplying, we would simply divide by square root 2, or divide by 2. We're going to do the same thing, divide by square root 2. These chunga chunga, and we end up with x equals 4 over square root 2. This is normally where a teacher would have you stop. This is where I will not let you stop. We're going to multiply by what's called the conjugate. It's a sneaky form of 1. Hopefully you agree that 4 divided by 4 is 1. 6 divided by 6 is 1. Negative 2 divided by negative 2 is 1. So this ugly thing divided by this ugly thing is still 1. I've multiplied by 1. I'm not changing the value at all. So what we end up with is x equals, here we're going to have 4 square root 2 on top. If you type in your calculator square root 2 times square root 2, you end up with just 2. Square root 2 times square root 2 equals 2. And then when we simplify this, we get x equals 2 square root 2, because 4 divided by 2 is 2. So that's what we know our side is. You guys might start to catch a pattern, and if you do, great. If you don't, that's fine. So here is our side. Again, I'm making it difficult on you because I think you're capable and I'm not going to sell you short. So let's try this next one. Here's our 90-degree angle. Here's our hypotenuse. So our legs are x's. They told us that the hypotenuse is 8. So x root 2 equals 8. That's what we know. What we're going to do is divide by square root 2, divide by square root 2, chunga chunga. But then we need to multiply by the conjugate. So we get x equals 8 root 2 over 2, and then that becomes 4 root 2. So again, you might start to see patterns about what comes out here compared to what you're given. But I'm not going to tell you the pattern. That's up to you to find. So you guys are going to have some homework. Don't trust this. I might change things. This might be different. Might be different. Just ask me, okay? All right. Nice work. Go team.